increases employee performance the most? How to punish the poor performers? How to reward the good performers? So these all questions can be answered with the help of research in HRM. Next is, how can we predict whether prospective employee will steal from the company? Why is there so much turnover? These are some questions which can be answered with the help of research. Government sector. Does government sector use research? Yes. Government sector uses lot of research in the foundation of all government policies so that the annual budget, railway budget, economic planning, etc. can be done. Research serves as major instrument for supporting policies. Let us have a look at the area of marketing. In marketing, research is required to understand the best ways to connect consumer with the product and with the hopes that consumer will buy. Research involves evaluating the current marketing being done for a product or similar products that are created by the same company. This table shows the various areas in which the research can be applied in the field of marketing. Let us have a look at each one of them. First one is advertising. In the field of advertising, research can measure the advertising effectiveness, media efficiency, readership surveys, motivation surveys. Motivation surveys, how customer is motivated to buy the product. Product research. Product research will help us to find out the competitive product studies, product testing, concept testing, positioning, packaging, and brand. Consumers. In consumer research, we will have the consumer profile, consumer behavior, etc. Sales research, the market potential, sales research, sales analysis, etc. And corporate research, where you find out the corporate image, forecasting, product mix, etc. The question is, who conducts research? Research is conducted by, it can be conducted by everyone and anyone who is facing any problem and willing to conduct the scientific method. For example, functionaries in the society or economy, they conduct research. Investors who are investing, they also conduct research. Producers of goods and services, they conduct research. Consumers, when they want to buy something, they will conduct research. And public authorities who are there for the public good, they also conduct the research. Now, we come to the very important aspect of, to conduct good research. We have seen what are the characteristics, what are the objectives, but the very person who is conducting the research, he needs to have certain qualities. The most important quality of any researcher is he must have the necessary skills and knowledge. That means he should be expert, he should be capable. A researcher should be keen observer. If he cannot observe the unseen things, he will miss out on the important aspects. He should be truthful. Truthful meaning whatever he sees, he should report. Objective. He should not try to cover up things because he doesn't like it. No subjectivity should be there. Organized and disciplined. The researcher needs to be organized and disciplined because he should be able to start and complete the work in time. Patience and perseverance. Research is a very serious activity. If you do not have the patience, then you cannot achieve the objectives of the research. Person may give up research at any point of time because it requires lot of hard work. Courage. Now, when a person has conducted research, many a times he may come across results which he may not have the courage to report. So here the researcher needs to have lot of courage. Very important quality is researcher needs to be ethical. He has to follow all the ethical aspects while conducting the research. He should take the permission of the respondents. He should not harm any people. So these ethics are to be followed. Energy and enthusiasm. If a person has passion, energy, enthusiasm, results will always be good. Last one is the person should be sensitive to the difficulties which he may face while conducting the research. Here we come to the end of the unit 1, that is importance of research methodology. Now let us have a look at some of the questions or exercises for practice. Just have a look at these exercises and we will try to see how you can solve it with the help of whatever introductory knowledge we have seen. First simple question is define the term research, discuss the criteria of good research. So we have seen what are the different definitions of research, what is the criteria of good research, characteristics of good research. Importance of research in functional areas of marketing and HR. We have seen several areas in that marketing and HR you can always discuss. Try to identify the importance of research in the following areas. Now, this is a question which is for reflecting. Try to reflect. Suppose we are talking about the elections in India. Is there any scope for research? Yes. While talking about the elections, there are so many aspects which require to be researched. If you are a voter, you would try to research how the candidate is, what is his contribution, whom should we vote for, etc. If you are a contestant, you need to know the background of the voters, the mindset of the voters, whether they will like to vote for you or not, what are their expectations, etc. Second is Jet Airways crisis. Recently, there was a crisis in the airway industry, and we have seen how the big organization has come down. Now, what type of research can you carry out there? The basic research would be in finding out what are the causes for the entire crisis. Second aspect can be what is the impact on the employees, are the people affected, how they are affected, and thirdly you can even find out how the competitors are faring because of this. So if you look at one topic, you can find out several aspects in which there can be a research done. Recently, in 2 years back, 3 years back, there was GST introduced. Now when this GST was introduced, researcher may be interested in knowing how it has impacted the different sectors, the different businesses, people are happy or not, and so on. Next is the electric cars. Nowadays we are having development or use of electric cars. It is picking up, but as a researcher, before while designing, you would like to know what